All right, my temperature tonight is 98.1. No fever. Not since you came up with COVID. Since you came up with COVID. And I've been social distancing, occasionally wearing the mask until you made it mandatory. And my temperature ain't went above 100. Not once. Not once. Mm-hmm. So, some people, like I said, have to learn to deal with other people's feelings, even if you don't understand it, and not try to make everybody the same, right? So, and even if you're different or the same, right? Some people are the same, right? Some people are different, right? But there might be more to even Jesus if he transfigured. The word trans comes from what? Transfigured. You want to transform. You want to transform into the opposite sex, right? Mm-hmm. And why is that? Can you really though? Yes and no. Yes and no. But if you feel that way, right, and you're not in the military, for example, you can't do that in the military. You have to get out. That's different. But during the military, you are what you are. You are what you are. and but that's called the UCMJ, right? See, certain things you can't do there. Like with Moses, men can't wear that which pertains to a man, woman, sorry, a woman, and women can't wear a male's uniform, right? You can't be transgendered in the Navy, right? Or the military at all, right? But you also shouldn't rape or sexually assault or sexually violate anyone in the Navy either, male or female, male or female. Nor if you electrocute yourself, should you not train the new guy who was just around you, observing only. I know what it means to just watch, for instance, TV and try to learn a little bit, but not do nothing that would be a crime, right? See, because if I turned on the breaker while Keaton was back there, though I didn't even know that, right? Because when you first come down, you don't know what's going on. You don't even know someone's back there, really, really. Until you get around the corner and see, oh, someone's back there, right? And the first thing he does is touch the breaker and electrocutes himself, right? Well, it ain't that I look like his friend who he's been working with, and with brown hair and brown eyes either. Couldn't be mistaken identity. And I had to get the lieutenant to help him out. Not to play the hero, but to do the right thing, period, right? You don't, if you see someone electrocute themselves, whether they did it on purpose or not, you just tell the lieutenant behind you, hey, this guy electrocuted himself, right? I know. Right. Now, I would have at least maybe had some kind of hat by then, or we didn't wear one. I don't know. I don't know. But see, me and the other guy had brown hair, I know. But he was taller. Right, right. But it was the same, I guess. I know. But they got you involved in all this? I don't know. Every woman I was with, I guess? Right. I don't know. I don't know either. Right. But someone's not listening. Someone's not wanting to do me right. I don't know. And they don't know me. They don't know you. hmm Kind of the point anyway. Mm-hmm. But that's why I understand some of what some gay people are saying. But what if someone's a rapist? Gay people, do they get to go to jail like they do other rapists? Right. What about child molestation? Do you stop that? Right. You don't allow for that, right? Nobody does, right? You don't touch a little boy or a little girl if you're raising them in a parental factor, right? As a parental union, right? And or a unit or a unit. If it's two men or two women, as long as you don't molest the child, I'm don't have a problem with it, right? If you raise them as you were raised, I guess, right? So you come from a heterosexual union, though, that might have had a little bit of dysfunction in it. I'm aware of that too. My mom and biological dad divorced within around my 5th or 6th birthday, right? She remarried, and she stayed with him a lot longer than the other guy, but then they divorced too around 17, all right, another 10 years, all right. But we moved to Garden City, and that's basically it. And my life ain't glamorous. I mean, yeah, I read the novels of Stephen King a little bit, or watched the movie Salem's Lot on TV. Whatever. With David, what's his name? Soul. The guy from Starsky and Hutch, right? I mean, basically, I'm a normal person raised in a normal world, right? And I don't know what these idiots are talking about on YouTube because I was taught not to touch a little girl. Even if she wandered in there to you, you help her get back to her mom as soon as possible, right? Even if you think she needs help, you don't do nothing sexual with her, right? You know what I mean? And someone's calling all this strange or wrong or weird. Okay, I don't know how you were raised, but no, that's normal. That's normal. Now, the problem would come if someone was molested as a child and they're trying to show you what they went through instead of, not doing it that way. Right. Hmm. Because let me tell you something. If you don't like something done to you, why do you want to do it to someone else? To show them your pain? Right. When they didn't cause you the pain? Right. Right. That's what I was taught, What really got me though is when I saw A Clockwork Orange and how the woman in the movie part where they were both raping her and killed her, and then what they did to the guy afterward, where they were showing him rape videos over and over again to Beethoven. The hell. But anyway, I kind of got the message there. Don't rape a woman, right? Make sure she's into it, right? Now, of course, you got to tell him no, Gina, before the sex part, right? Right. That's it. That's it. You got to tell him no, right? Yeah. And I didn't just have sex with a bunch of women. It's kind of one at a time. The only one I kind of met someone else with was Mary Bell. That's because she kept pushing me away and went to bed and promised to move to Georgia with me and never did. Never did. She did with a guy named Scott. She said, um, after she met him, but that was in December. And then she said she had a child in '97, but she called me 3 years after that. Right? I wouldn't have known otherwise. No. They both told me the baby weighed 4 pounds 9 ounces. That's all I know. Right? What more am I supposed to know? I'm not talking about it like she's dead or anything, Scott. But she was supposed to let me know one way or the other, wasn't she? She didn't tell me all that. Why wouldn't she, Scott? Did I say something so horrible that she wouldn't want me to know? No. Or she wouldn't know I was joking around with her with some of the things I was messing with her with. Because when someone tells you that and they still say it's not yours, you don't know what to tell them anymore. All you can do is guess what the hell they're talking about. And tell them, well, that's not what the pregnancy book says. That's not what this says. That's not what that says. Unless you just Ian Scott lied about it all. Then she talked about having a miscarriage or something with him, and they were supposedly in Philadelphia, New York, right? Like I said, I don't know nothing about that, right? hmm But she talked about also going to Columbus, Georgia. But like I said, I'm in, Savannah. You would have to drive all the way across Georgia, which would take you a little while, at least about 4 hours, the same as to Atlanta, and then maybe five. Right. Okay.